Bijan Robinson. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
Like, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
Intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
On the ground, this is Ashton Genty. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Morgan Fox getting in for the sack. Now it's going to be 3rd and 5.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position, but with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6, but after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
That is brought in at the 10. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
This one on the floor. To the goal line and in. Jacoby Myers. Touchdown, Raiders. Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. His kick is good. And the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead. Here's Carlson now. They'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Agnew on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Robinson. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. To the left side, he gets back to Mooney. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Here's a design run. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up.
It's 4th down.
So on 4th down, the Falcons bring on Bradley Pinion to punt. Deep for the Raiders, it's Trey Tucker. That is fielded at the 13. Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On second down, Smith. He's going to let one go, looking for Myers. That is brought in. And he will go all the way. Jacoby Myers. Touchdown, Raiders. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. Now Carlson to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Raiders move out on top, 14-0.
Falcons, nothing. Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Agnew on the return. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10. At their own 22-yard line.
Set. Cougar 19.
We'll go play action now with Penix. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
This is a great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call passing downs, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do, and man, the play-action pass just works off of that and can really lead to some chunk plays.
Now Penix to throw on second down. That's caught right side. It's London. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Here's 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2.
3rd and 2. And Penix. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try to throw it with Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. In motion, that's Thornton. Play action now. It's Gino. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. To call it a gain of 13. First down, Vegas. From the shotgun, it's Smith. Going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by A.J. Terrell.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and That's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Over the middle, it's made by Mooney.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. And that is incomplete. Bijan Robinson, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. Now, timeout Vegas. That is their second. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. 4th down, and here's Penix. Open man is Mooney. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. The drive stays alive. They got 23 yards on 4th down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50.
And it's going to throw again. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there.
It's now 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down. On the ground, it's Robinson. He'll get about 2. Darian Porter in on the stop.
Darian Porter on the tackle. A 2-yard pickup. Makes
3rd, they need 8. From the gun on 3rd down. Here's Penix. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They're going on 4th down. It's Penix. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is incomplete. He couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down. Smith now to throw on 1st down. That's into the hands of Thornton. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. A big play there for the Raiders. 42 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he will dive into the end zone. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Las Vegas. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Agnew on the return. Will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here we go.
And a lefty Penix on 1st down. Short throw taken by Pitts. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drop.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On play action, Penix flushed to his left, taking off,
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good win.
He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. The carry on Richardson, they're on the tackle.
Down at the 37-yard line.
Penix on 3rd down. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. First down, Atlanta.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
From the gun, here is Penix. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, it's Penix. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
To throw again, it's Penix. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And he's into the end zone. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely. I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Bradley Kenyon set to kick off.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Smith. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Yeah, so this just really comes down to really good defense. You can tell the quarterback's trying to target something downfield, and when they take that away, typically there's something underneath, but they had all levels of the coverage accounted for, and that was a really nice job.
Pushed out to his right. He'll find Jesse out of the backfield. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
From the gun, it's Gino. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it out to Ashton Genty that time. And that'll set up 4th down. The Raiders send their punt team out. The Falcons are going to send Jamal Agnew deep to return. And he overhit that just a bit. That's beyond the goal line, and that is a touchdown.
20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now Penix. That one taken in by London. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half. Second and a yard. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. This one intercepted. Picked up. first half. Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
They'll run the draw with Genty. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Raider first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And this time they are ready for him. He was thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all, and ends up being taken down for a loss. So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here, they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out? So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Agnew on the return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
And here's Bijan. Got room at the 30. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. It's a big run by Robinson. 33 yards.
Falcons. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing now, Penix on first down. Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. It is a big play there for the Falcons. It's a gain of 34. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And the Falcons are going to be set up with a first and goal. Good running. Gets them down to about the 4-yard line.
That's another Falcons first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Robinson, and he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal?
One more time, it's Robinson. And this is a slight improvement over the previous plays. They don't lose yardage, but not gaining any either. It's third down.
It's now third and goal.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
They'll throw. It's Penix. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth and goal.
These second half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. We're only 1 play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. And now, after the pick 6, out comes the offense to try to really rub this in. 2-point conversion. Here's Penix. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Elandon Roberts. One of the Raiders has got it.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you can see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively. And to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Tommy Malott to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on 1st down.
A 5-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 4. Keep it on the ground with Genty, and he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. The veteran Leonard Floyd, they're on the tackle.
A gain of 2 yards.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats, and that's what makes it.
And he will score. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Vegas.
Raiders.
3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that 1st down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. Agnew on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36. To throw is Penix. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the 3rd quarter has come to an end. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing is Penix. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
And 10.
Back to throw. Here's Penix. He's got his man. Right side. Incomplete. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 28 yards. And the Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard
Throwing again,
line.
it's Penix. To the outside. That's made by London. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Penix going to throw again. He's got it at the 7. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Give him 27. And it's 1st and goal.
For a Falcons. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Again, it's Penix. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Looking to throw, it's Penix. He puts it up, and it's caught. Ray McLeod, touchdown Atlanta. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful.
18.
So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, that recovery certainly makes things a little more interesting, but you're still down 2 possessions, so you've got to work fast, score quickly, and then line back up and recover another one.
On 1st down, it's Penix. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt, and although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency?
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And you wouldn't know that he was a defensive player based on that catch and run. I mean, that was a fantastic play by him to save some points while also giving your team great starting field position on their next drive.
Gino now on 1st and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It moves to 2nd and 10.
Working out of the gun, Smith. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a first down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A run. Genty. Not much happening there. Just a short gain. 2nd down, 8 to go from the 28.
A gain of a yard.
From the shotgun, it's Smith.
At the 28-yard line.
That is hauled in at the 5. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal. Genty diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.